Hey everyone, I hope you are having a great day. So, today we are going to do Profusion Techno liners, three-piece Duochrome gel liner set. All right, and this is Utopia. All right, so we are going to do one liner a day. All right, so today we are going to do the blue. All right, so it says discover a realm of color shifting possibilities with this Techno liner set. The Easy Glide and long wearing gel formula will allow you to draw precise lines, while the hyperpigmented and shade shifting hues will instantly transform your day to night look. Designed for all skin tones. How to start by filling the gaps from the base of the top lash line and slowly build the thickness to complement your eyes or preferred style. 2. Wear alone or layer on for more defined look. Share your looks on Instagram at Profusion and then hashtag Profusion Cosmetics. So, all right, and then it has ingredients and all of that. So, this is what we are doing today. All right, and I will be using this, all three of them as an eye color, not like an eyeliner. All right. So what I'm going to do, I will not be wearing waterline today. I am going to be lining with this Hard Candy Beauty Marker Winged Eyeliner Stamp and Felt Tip Liner. Okay, so this is kind of unique. Just wing it. The dual-sided wing stamp pen and felt tip liquid liner help create the perfect cat eye every time. The jet black ink and long-lasting formula creates a bold look that lasts all day. Just stamp, line, and repeat. How to use. Place the wing-shaped stamp at the outer edge of the eye and press down firmly. Then use the eyeliner pen to connect to the top lash line and say hello to the easiest cat eye you've ever created. Okay, so I'm not going to be doing a cat eye because that doesn't work for me. Okay, smudge proof, precise, vegan, and cruelty free. So we are going to be using this, but we are not going to be using the stamp. We are going to be using the felt end. So this is what it looks like. All right, and this is what we are going to use first. Then we are going to use the blue liner as a shadow. All right, so first what I want to do is primer. So let me get my primer and we will get started. All right, so we are using Primer Potion today. All right, and in Milani, this is original, so it really is original. So when I say in Milani, when I use Milani and I say in Primer Potion, this is original, it is. This is what Primer Potion and Milani both look like. This is original, and it says on here, original. The only difference between these two is one has a doe foot. It even says on there original right there. Okay. So I'm going to take Primer Potion. Okay. And you don't need much. You really don't. So I'm going to put this on my eyes, both of them. All right. And then we are going to put the liner on. I'm going to do the liner, the black liner first. And then I'm going to do the color liner because I want to make sure that the colored liner, the blue liner, goes way on top of the black. Because if I do it first, I may get it too close to the lash line, which is not what I want. All right. So I did that. And now I'm going to do this. Okay, so all the information for this and the liners will be at the bottom. So here we go. This is not a wear test. All right, I'm not wear testing this. We're just doing a look with this today. All right. So we are using, okay, so all these are new. We've not used them before. You haven't seen these before on my channel. So if you have seen these before elsewhere, okay. Okay, so this is, it says beauty marker. All right. I'm going to show you both sides. Okay. Hard candy. All right. And I do like their cosmetics. Okay. All right, so this is the stamper. Okay, and if you can see that really, really closely, let me pull it this way. I'm going to get as close as I can. There we go, a little bit better. And let me point it, okay, this way. There we go. Let me see, this way. Okay, so I apologize. Okay, now just up this way, and there we go. There we go. Okay, now up a little bit. Pull back this way so you can really get a good look at the stamper. All right. All right. Now I'm going to show you. We will not be using that today. All right. And then just the felt tip. I'm used to using these because of Milani. All right. So I'm going to swatch, or just a really simple. There we go. That's what it looks like. Okay, now I'm going to get started. Again, I will not be using waterline, all right? Or doing waterline today. Okay, so I'm using the very tip. I know why I do waterline first is because it gives like a trace. That's okay, we'll just keep on going. I like that this felt tip, there's a point to the tip, if you will, because it does make doing it a lot easier. All right. You know what? Maybe I will do. Here, I'll be right back. Maybe I will do waterline. Just a minute. I thought that would be easier, but okay. Just a minute. I'll be right back. We'll do waterline. All right. Shh. Just a minute now. All right. So I'm going to be using Milani. Okay. Milani. All right. So here we go. I apologize, everyone. Usually this gives me like an easier trace, but I'm not going to be using the stamp on top at the bottom. So, although I'm doing waterline, the stamp is only going to be at the top. But I thought this might be a little bit easier to line with. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to start stamping again with this. Okay, so here we go. So we are stamping. Can you see this? You might not be able to. Just a minute. All right. So this is the way that it looks right now. I just don't know if I like this um, felt point. It's like my Milani would be smoother. I don't know if I like that. I don't mind the large tip. I don't mind the large felt tip. I don't. That's okay. Milani's like that, but it doesn't line super smoothly. I mean, it's sort of, I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes it catches your skin. And then there's like drags. Like it, I don't know if you can see that, but it kind of like, there's these edges. Here's an edge. I'm pointing to one where and then it's like, as I was using it, it almost like I needed to put the cap back on, if that makes sense. That I needed to put the cap back on so that it could like be refreshed. I don't know. Maybe it was running out of um so it's back in the, but my Milani doesn't do that. I mean, it stays, but it's also it's a jug liner as well. That with Milani, it's my jug liner, and it sits in liquid all the time. So, um, my thought is that the liquid is in this cap, and so when you put it on there, the end of the cap fills up with liquid, and it soaks into the tip. But I don't know. Again, I don't know. I haven't seen. This is the inside of the stamper. This is not the inside, it's the cap to the stamper. Guess I could see what kind of job this would do. I'm not going to make a stamp, but I just want to see if this does better, because I mean the line across my eye, I mean it's not a really neat straight line like it usually is. So yeah, I'm just I'm not super impressed with this liner right now. But I don't really want to go to my Milani because, we're using this and we're doing you're seeing what this liner is all about. If I stop using it, you won't. Okay, so I think I'm going to be done with this liner on this side. Um, it just, I'll go to the other side and I'll see about using the side of the liner over the um, um, over the tip. All right. I'm using more of the body of the liner over the tip of the liner to see if it helps the liner line better. Okay, so I'm going to show you this. Now, they're not the same size, of course, because this is a lot bigger, and this does sit in, um, it's in liner, liquid liner all day, but they're not far. You see that? They're not far. This one's a little bit more slender and everything. Oh, did you even see it? Okay, they're not far. They're not that far away. This is a little thicker, but they're both felt. And my thought is the tip of the liner, or the tip of um, the felt part, would be in liquid um, until it's pulled out for use. And I don't know. It's okay. It's okay. But it's not super great. I don't even mind the bigger, felt. I don't mind the bigger felt applicator at all. That doesn't bother me. It's all right. I just really like, um, Milani is just really, okay, so it's kind of, I don't know, doing like a skip thing. I don't know. It's just not super smooth to work with. So if you see this in the store, I mean, be aware. It may work completely better for you. I don't know. Like, I try to keep my liners close to my lash line. Not on the water line, but as close to where my lashes. And I mean, this is just a little bit, um, it's just a little hard to line with, that's all. So I guess it's good enough. It's good enough. All right. So, the only other color I'm going to do is this other color that my mascara. I was going to be using one, Wet n Wild, but I went out of town for a while to a family thing and took all my makeup, not all my makeup, but a lot of it, and I had to go and get it all. I didn't think I would be using waterline or any of that, but I decided it would be better. All right, so now I have to open this, and this has a tape on top, and so I have product, and just wait until you see. I've got something else not too far away. Just wait till you see that one. I'm really excited about that. We did one thing, which I'm not going to go into because you'll know. And then we did another thing, and I thought we had a lot of fun with that thing. But we really are going to have fun with this one. I have a lot of stuff coming. A lot. Just wait. Just wait. Whoops. Just wait till you find out. This tape is like really, it's not light tape. Okay, here we go. I'm going to, wow. It's like stuck on. This is the tape, and it's like stuck on there. So, okay. All right, here we go. Just a minute here. Let me see about pulling this out. Okay, so it had like a top. Okay, that the liners were in. All right, so now what we are going to do, we're going to do one a day. So today is blue. Tomorrow, I think, it looks gold. I don't know what it is, what the color is, but it's going to be interesting. All right, this is the one that we are doing today. It's Duochrome Gel Liner, okay, from Profusion, okay. This is brand new. I've not used it. It's the first time opening it. Okay, so this is what it looks like, okay. All right, so for some reason, I thought this was liquid, and it's not. Okay, I don't know why I thought it was liquid. I thought I was going to be going across my lid like so, but no. So, but it doesn't really talk about, it says a gel formula, but a gel can be a liquid too. So it didn't really go into it, and I didn't look at it. So I'm going to swatch just like I did the black, and we will see what it looks like here. Oh, wow. Really wow. Okay, so it reminds me of something here. It reminds me of colors that we used not too long ago. You see that color? Look how pretty that is. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to be using this like an eyeshadow. All right, so here we go. And I'm glad I did my entire eye with primer. This is so pretty. And I mean, really, really pretty. And it's really soft because since I started working with it, okay, do you see how the liner looks now? Okay, so this is definitely not a warm up. All right, it is not a warm up, but be really gentle with it. All right, when you use it, because I mean, you don't want it to, um, break. If you can see this, oh my goodness, it is so pretty. And I mean, it is really pretty. Okay, so, but it does have this like, it kind of, when I go to use it, even though it is doing what it's supposed to do, it sort of pulls on my eye as I line. I don't know if I like that. It pulls. Here, let me see if I can. There we go. Let's see if that will help any. No, it doesn't do it as much at the lash line, but on the rest of my eye it does. Here we go. All right. So I like it a lot. The color's really pretty, but okay, if you can see this. All right, it's pretty. It is really pretty going on. I know we just used something with the same color, and that's the one thing I really don't like about this is how it drags. Aside from that, it's awesome. All right, so I'm going to take this around my eye just like I usually do. Oh boy, and the color. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to take a photo of this to make sure you can see it. I'm going to take it around the front like I usually do. And I'm going to line underneath. I'm going to line underneath just a minute. I'm going to do a line underneath. Oh, and that reminds me, I didn't forget. Welcome to all our new subscribers. We love you. Thank you so much. Oh, doesn't that look good in the lash line? Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you. And welcome to our crew. All right. All right, so we are going to do a lip, and it's something one we haven't done before. So now you're like, oh, same lip again. Elf. I appreciate Elf. I love Elf. I do. But can we get something different in here? Yes, we are. We're going to get something different in here. Here we go, other side, people. So, okay, so we're going underneath first this time instead of last. So I'm going to scoot up here a little bit better so you can see this. Alright, and we still have lashes to do. You know that? Just a minute. Yeah, I would really like the application, to be without dragging. That would be great. Okay, so I'm going to pull a little bit so I can get this across the lash line a little faster and easier. And then we'll proceed to line again. All right. Okay, here we go. So this is taking a little longer than usual just because of the behavior of the pen. And I apologize for that, but I just want to make sure that all of my eye gets covered. Okay, so I don't remember reading about, okay, I thought, sometimes they, guarantee no transfer, stuff like that, but I don't see that on there. So keep that in mind also, that if you touch them, they may. So be aware of that as well. Elf's shadow sticks don't transfer at all. And they're really pretty awesome. And I don't remember about Milani's. So this is a whole new deal from Profusion, and I don't know. I didn't read anything on there that said that it does or not. Okay, so what do we think thus far? What do we think? All right, let me go ahead and take a photo, and then we will finish with mascara. And then I think that we are done. And it did go over my liquid liner a little bit. Not impressed with that liquid liner all that much. I mean, it just didn't line as smoothly, um, as what I um, was hoping. So, but the color of those, that blue liner that we just used, I mean, it is so pretty. It is just, hello. It really is. The color is. So I'm going to take a photo just a minute so I know that you saw what it looks like. And yeah, I'm just really not impressed with this hard candy liner. It's okay, but seriously, my Milani and my liquid liner would look a whole lot better. All right. So even though the colored liners, the blue liner that we just used, drag just a little bit, definitely like it. This, it's okay, but I don't know if I'll use it again. All right, so now we're going to do, let me take a photo. So you can see. I want to make sure you see how clear this is. um, 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 all right. Oh, so, I got a new phone and I'm still kind of learning my way. All right, here we go. So I'm going to do a pro, um, all right. All right, here we go. There, this is going to be a lot better. Yeah, because that was in the light. Okay, so this is pretty much how it looks. That is how it looks. Just a minute. All right. All right. So this is all the way on, all the way. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to reline with my Milani. And the liner at the top is a little bit clunky, but okay. All right. And I'm going to reline, waterline with my Milani. All right. I wasn't going to, but I changed my mind. All right. Now we are going to do mascara and then lip. So mascara is Great Lash. All right. And I like this. This stuff is good. Oh, that other mascara. Oh my goodness. It finally came off. It finally came off within the last week. That stuff stayed and stayed. Oh my goodness. It would not come off with wipes. Wouldn't come off with anything else I used. So I just had to wear it off, and I just kept using this mascara along with it, and it finally came off. Oh, I won't be using it again. This stuff is really great. All right, and my Wet n Wild's all right too, but I won't be using that type of brush anymore, and I won't be using that type of mascara. I don't think. I did not like what it did. So, all right, here we go. Then lip, and then we're done. I have so much. Just wait, you'll find out. So this looks good. I like it. So I think it's good that we used the blue first. All right, now our lip. So our lip is um just a minute. I'll put my glasses on. I'll get my lip just a moment. I should have it already. All right, so our new lip is Glosstopia Ultimate Lip Shine Hard Candy. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Let's see. There's another There's plastic, or not plastic, but tape over the top again. Let's see if I can. Sometimes I can twist the cap and remove it, but no, this one. Just a minute, love dog. Just a minute, love dog. Almost done. We're almost done. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. All right. There was two. There was one on the other side. All right. Now. All right. It's thick. Okay. Look at that. That's the doe foot. This is how it looks. Okay. Here we go. I don't think is there anything I'm forgetting? I don't think so. All right, everyone. Well, we had an interesting deal with the new marker liner and these liners. I hope these do better coming. But the color is really, really, really pretty. So that excuses it. All right. All right, everyone. I love you all. Welcome to all our new subscribers. Welcome to our crew. I love you all, and I will see you in my next video. Have a good one, everyone. I love you.